Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below.
You suggest a big Legends figure, betcha.
You
suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's from Transformers Authentics. It's Wheeljack. Now, this is the first and only time I've seen this figure out in the wild. It definitely looks pretty cool, and some of these Authentics figures are pretty darn awesome. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Wheeljack in the packaging, and he looks pretty cool. Got some artwork, the vehicles down there, Transformers. There he is in the box. Just got the Autobot logo on the side. The artwork looks pretty cool. I dig that. Got him for $9.99. Big Lots. There's his vehicle mode. Looks pretty cool. Just a little Autobot logo on the side. Back of the package here shows him both in robot and vehicle mode and the instructions on how to transform this guy. It looks pretty cool. I like the way he looks. Here are the transformation instructions. Not too terribly bad. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a fun figure. So that's really about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have Wheeljack out of the packaging, and you know what? This is a pretty cool looking figure, I do have to say. A lot of these are very much like giant Legends figures, and you know, that can be okay. This one actually looks really good. It's a little bit light in the plastic. I wish it was a little bit heavier, more dense plastic, but it's not too terribly bad. Lots of ball joints onto this guy. So just to kind of take a look here, we do have his shoulder cannon, which can be removed. It actually looks pretty good. And it doubles as a hand pistol as well, if you don't want it on his shoulder, so he can't hold it, although I prefer to put it up onto the shoulder. Now, articulation, the head does move back and forth and up and down. It's on a little ball joint, so that's pretty darn cool. We got ball joints at the shoulders. We have hinge joints at the elbows, nothing at the wrist there. Legs kick up, kick out. They are on ball joints as well. Nothing really at the waist. Knees have a very, very sharp bend there. And then we've got ball joints at the feet with that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love. With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's actually sculpted pretty well. I love how he's got his wings on the back. He's got a shoulder-mounted cannon. The head is actually sculpted really well. Got the bright blue eyes. We get the red on the car hood on his chest. We've got the painted Autobot logo and the windscreen. All in all, this looks pretty good. I would have liked some silver paint on the hubcaps, but for a $10 figure, you know, I guess it is what it is. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted pretty well. I like the kind of shiny charcoal silver on the arms. We get the back windscreen painted on the back there, pretty cool. The windshield, light gray. I like the legs. Lots of detail molded into the figure, which I do appreciate. And finally, take a look at the legs of the figure. Again, painted well. I like the lime green, the red. The feet are actually very nice. The way they are sculpted, very nice and flat. It's the front end of the car, which looks really, really good. And, you know, it creates nice, stable feet, although it's bouncing around on this turntable. Definitely pretty cool and not bad for a $10 figure. For comparison, here we have the Authentics Wheeljack next to the Legacy Evolution Hotshot, and as you can see, he's almost twice the height of the Hotshot figure. I feel like they would go well together in a scale, but it's definitely a much simpler design and about half the cost. So you're kind of getting a lot more figure for half the cost, and well, frankly, it's sculpted, I think, just about as well. Now, transformation on this figure is pretty simple. What we're going to do is take the shoulder cannon off. We're going to straighten up the arms like this. Then we're going to take the feet, clip them down, and then we're going to rotate these in and clamp them into place like that. And then what you want to do is connect the front of the car together. So these two will clamp into place. There we go. So it looks like that. And then we want to lift the chest piece down on the double hinge. It's going to connect into place there. And this will probably come undone a few times until you can get it all together. It's kind of wobbly goobly until you can get it there. Spin the waist around like this. And then what we want to do is move the arms down into place, and this is where mine doesn't always want to connect. It's like a hit or miss if they're going to connect into place proper. You just kind of have to wiggle them around, push the head in like that, and then we're going to just make sure everything clamps in together. Get it in good and tight as best you can. Again, mine just for whatever reason doesn't always want to go into place. But once it does lock into place, it's always pretty good. So just make sure that's good and tight together. So yeah, just make sure you get it all nice and tight as best you can. And then we're going to straighten out the spoiler in the back. And there is our race car mode. Looks pretty good. And then you can take the gun piece here, and there's a port specifically for it on the hood. And there we go. Now, it's definitely a great looking vehicle. Looks a lot like Wheeljack. I definitely dig it. It rolls really, really well. I like the color scheme. I like the body design. It looks really nice. We got all the proper stripes, the Autobot logo, the windshield is painted. I wish the wheels had some paint, but I like the vents on the back. Could use some tail lights. Undercarriage looks good. It's just not too terribly bad. Yeah, this one particular corner on mine just doesn't want to clamp in. So, yeah, definitely a great looking little sports car mode. So is the Transformers Authentics Wheeljack a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you like the Authentics line, you're definitely going to love this. I think this might be the best one thus far in the line. If you're a Wheeljack completist, I think you're definitely going to like it. If you're looking for a Wheeljack figure for your collection, this is not a bad substitute if you can't find anything better that you like. It's only $10 at Big Lots, but he is kind of hard to find. Like I said, I've only seen the one ever in a Big Lots near me, so if this is something you're interested in and you see him, I would probably go ahead and pick him up because odds are he's definitely going to get snatched off of that shelf. So there he is! The Transformers Authentics Wheeljack. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.